Shalom. I want to begin the lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha Rakah Kwadash. Double blessings and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Today, I just want to talk about three little articles I seen that came across my feed from a couple days ago. So this first one, you see what it say at the top. And then this one right here. And then the last one being this one, which just came across as I was planning to do this lesson today, which it all ties in together. So that just makes it even better. But Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to you all out there listening. So that being said, let's jump right into it.
For moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining.
I forgot you can't even hear the video when you play it. I don't even want to play the video. I'm just going to read the article. But the World Health Organization declared to be the World Health Organization declared the Michael Paxson officially X-ray to be a public health emergency of international concern. On Wednesday, today, the emergency committee met and advised me that in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I've accepted that advice, said WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus during a media briefing on Wednesday. In the U.S., there have been 1,600 cases of reported so far this year, according to data from the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. That's more than double the number of national cases seen at the same time last year, but significantly lower than those seen during a U.S. outbreak of it in 2022. Now, I was just about to say something about that. So if y'all remember or recall that they tried to come out with this as the next big pandemic that they had going on right after, you know what I'm saying, the video, you feel me? But that shit didn't work. And people was just saying that it was only affecting the ABC people. And after a few months, you know what I'm saying, that shit just blew over. People forgot about it. At first, people was, you know what I'm saying, reacting how they were expecting them to react, you know what I'm saying. They was a little nervous, but then it just blew over and they seen it was affecting all the ABC people. So it looks like they're trying to bring it back. Because they saying that they trying to bring out, you know what I'm saying, like a global shutdown or whatnot. So they just trying to, you know, do what they supposed to do. Create any type of chaos to where they can bring out martial law, you know what I'm saying? Make that maybe that'll be a way that they bring it out, or maybe it's something else. But that's right now I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying, a few articles talking about, you know what I'm saying, them locking down because of this and whatnot. So, but yeah, I thought it was gonna be, you know, the little you know what I'm saying, the little Big Bird thing that they had going on. Maybe that was like last month or so. They was talking about rolling out jump shots for that. You know what I'm saying, the little Big Bird thing. But I guess that's then blew over too. They stopped talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Esau Edom is running out of things to come up with because they know that they have a short time. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, what's the word I'm looking for? He destroys the devices of the crafty. We can get that real quick, because I'm roughly paraphrasing. I believe it's Job 3:9. It's not Job 3:9. Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So they have an agenda that they are trying to, push with the WHO, with all these other organizations for the New World Order. That's all they trying to do is push that. They trying to depopulate whatnot. And you see the average Jake or the average American walking around, they don't know what's going on. They're blind. They don't know what's going on. To them, this is regular, real life. This is how life's supposed to be, You're supposed to work 8 hours a day. You're supposed to come home and then you get your check weekly or every 2 weeks, even though really you're supposed to get paid at the end of every day. And then, all that money gets taken from taxes and you got to repeat the cycle. And you're just a slave to the system. But, hey, these people love life over here, so they can continue living it. But we meaning the hopeful elect, we don't like living over here. We don't like this way of life. We know that this is not the real, true way of life that the Lord, Yahweh, made for us to live. So we can go ahead and go back. But yeah, we can get. Well, I'm gonna get the scriptures after I read this next article too, since they all tie in together. But this is the next one. It says Pentagon says an attack by Iran is certainly possible this week. We need to take it seriously. A Pentagon spokesperson told reporters on Tuesday that an attack by Iran on Israel is certainly possible this week, adding that the threat needs to be taken seriously, so more resources are being maneuvered to the region. Pentagon Press Secretary Major General Pat Ryder spoke with reporters and was asked about simmering tension in the Middle East, which is ignorantly called the Middle East, is really West Asia. But he was asked about the Iranian threat against Israel. The White House has said an attack by Iran could come this week. Is an attack possible this week? That's certainly possible, Ryder said. The bottom line is, I'm not going to speculate or try to guess when they might attack, other than to say we need to take it seriously, and we are going to do that, and we are doing that. And so these, we know that the United States is weak. They have no line of defense here. We don't have any troops, and they're still pushing like they're big and bad like they were 50, 60 years ago, the last time they went to a war or had a major war. I'm not talking about, when they had it in 2000, but more so like, World War II, stuff like that. But these nations know that they don't have that same military power or, world power over them. The U.S. is declining. Israel is going to get messed up by these Arabic nations. And so is the U.S., which we're going to pull out some scriptures talking about that too. So, I wish I could zoom in. But Esau, Edom, you have but a short time. Your day is coming. Very shortly. It's coming. And then we can go ahead and get the last article that I seen pop up right before I was about to do this video. It says, developing California experiencing most number of mini earthquakes since 1988, sparking fears of the big one. California could be at risk of a generation-defining massive earthquake, according to geophysicists, following 2024's record number of mini quakes across the state. It's been so many earthquakes. It's been a record number of earthquakes this year. But California been getting hit real bad. All these other states been getting hit real bad. The warning comes just days after a 4.4. The warning comes just days after a 4.4 magnitude earthquake rocked the greater Los Angeles area on Monday, emanating from a site close to LA's Chinatown. 2024 has had more earthquakes than any year we've seen since 1988. What I tell you? And I haven't even read this article. I just know that. Caltech geophysicist Dr. Lucy Jones told reporters we should expect this to continue. Experts believe a major quake in Southern California, usually defined as 7.0 and up, could kill at least 1,800, leave 50,000 injured, and cause more than $200 billion in damage. So we don't need to continue reading that. Just know that the reason why I pulled out those 3 articles is because those 3 things are mentioned to happen in the latter days, which is just proof that we know that we're coming to the end. So let me go ahead and bring up my first precept. This is Luke chapter 21 and 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and to the prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what ye shall answer, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So that last part is talking about, you know what I'm saying, the 1/3, the hopeful elect, what's going to happen to us in those days, in the latter days. Because, you know, they're going to try and round us up. They already call us, you know what I'm saying, terrorists or enemies of the state or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Some of us will be persecuted in Yahweh's sake. And some of us, you know what I'm saying, will be saved. Well, I'm not going to say saved, but some of us will be brought through the fire. And then, you know what I'm saying, the ones who did perish on this side, you know what I'm saying, they're still going to get their reward on the other side. So, but like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying, rumors of war. You know, we just read this article saying that Iran might make an attack on Israel, which is gonna come soon because these Arabic countries are fed up with your shit, Amalek and Esau. They're fed up with it. They're not taking it no more. They, you know what I'm saying, they gonna come back on y'all ass like y'all was doing to them. And then that's the war nation against nation. So it's all bubbling down to World War III. You know what I'm saying? It's all coming down. Great earthquakes, like I just read, man. California having a whole bunch of earthquakes. There's been a record number of earthquakes this year alone. Lord willing, this be the year that we make it out of here. If not, Lord willing, it'll be 2025. But like the apostles say, we don't see us being here too much longer. It's starting to tick tock. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to, and days are starting to be shortened. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to pray for. The days to be shortened. You know what I'm saying? So it's already famines in other countries. You know, all these things have happened or are going on in other countries. You know, America, Babylon the Great is the only one that hasn't experienced these things yet. And when they experience it, it's gonna be bittersweet for us. So. And then pestilence, like we just read, man, the Michael Porter, the Michael Porter oxy X-ray, you know, that's another thing that they talking about. And let me see if I can pull up. When I was reading, it popped up. Yeah, see, look, you see it right there. Outbreak area, European Center for Disease Prevention and Control raised this risk level. I'm pretty sure they got like Europe under lockdown right now, if I'm not mistaken. They got them Europeans under lockdown right now. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I seen something that said something like that. Body head and said there will be more imported cases of the new strain in Europe in the coming weeks due to the risk of sustained transmission remains low. I'm gonna continue on though, cause I'm gonna continue on, but yeah, man. It's all coming out. You feel me? You can go ahead and go on to go on to what was this? My next point. Joel 3:10. Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And let's back it up, because I really should have read 9 first. Salakia. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So, whether you like it or not, you're getting prepared for war. You threw your hat in there when you know what I'm saying? You've been backing the Israelis. You've been backing the Ukrainians. You messing with the Russians, and you're messing with all the Arabic nations. So, it's all prophecy. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't hide your face from this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said though, America is pushing and fronting like they're this big great nation, like they got this big great army like they used to, and that's not the case. This place has no defense. They have immigrants running and ransacking the border. They don't care. There is no defense in this country. They have immigrants coming in and whatnot, and then they got the refugees or the immigrants that they shipping in for martial law. You know what I'm saying? To control you niggas. So, Babylon, the land of confusion, man. If it ain't this place, I don't know what it is. It's America. It's America. This is Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore, thus saith. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start there. This is Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, the Most High Power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. So, if you're unaware, you know what I'm saying, them Israelis, you feel me, them small hat people, as the brother likes to say, the 48 fakers, you know, all them people over there, they're Amalekites. Ned not a Jew is Polish. A lot of those guys changed their last names. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them change their last names so that they can be identified as that, and some of them change their names so they can't be identified as that. You feel me? They like to hide they ish names, you know? So the Lord gonna get you for that too, because y'all over there roaming in our land, and on top of that, you over there committing the greatest act of terrorism of all time on them Palestinians. The greatest act of terrorism of all time. Yet you call these other nations terrorists. But you're really the one that is a terrorist, Esau, Edom. Y'all really the ones, you damn Amalekites. The biggest terrorists on the fucking earth. But y'all want to call other people terrorists. Okay. See, look, here it is, and this ain't even the point I want to bring up, but 2 Ezra 15:5, behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Well, let's go down to my point. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 26, and the point being in 30. For Yahweh knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High Power shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. So that goes for all the heathen nations, the 2/3. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's going to be caught in that lake of fire, which is the second death. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High Power shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be chariots. So lucky if I said that wrong. And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, which is the modern day Iran. Also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come, and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, which to modern day Babylonians, which is Babylon the Great, which is America. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them, and consume some of them, and their host shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings. So ultimately, let's just talk about, you know what I'm saying, these Arab nations coming against Esau, Edom finally, you know what I'm saying? The Idumeans, Amalek, whatever you want to call them, they all gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna rise up and come against them for all the shit they done did to them. And then this is my last point. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn against the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? So nobody can stop the Lord. Nobody can stop Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can stop Al-Shadia, demon-like power. You can't stop prophecy. You cannot stop prophecy. So, hey man, Babylon the Great, like I've been saying, your time has come. You have but short time before the Lord ultimately deals with you for good. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And until next time, I say shalom.